The Petrie Museum of Egyptian Archaeology is part of UCL's museum collections, storing over 80,000 specimens that date as far back as 5000 BC. It offers seer-like insight into everyday life of ancient Egypt built on monarchy and slavery. Nevertheless, we were still able to tease out semblance of capitalist traits.
Archaeological evidence indicates the presence of a somewhat primitive form of division of labor in the ancient Egyptian societies. The most prominent jobs were farmers, craftsmen, and scribes. Division of labor is a staple of capitalism as it significantly improves the efficiency of a workforce, as put forward by the founder of modern economics, Adam Smith, through the example of a pin factory in his book, The Wealth of Nations. Job specialization stems from enough food being produced due to the large number of farmers, so people could have other jobs. Certain jobs put certain people on different tiers of the social class, which then led to different standards of living. Workers, for example, were often paid with amphoras of beer or liquor, which they could then trade for other goods.
There are examples of mass production in ancient Egypt that can be seen by the creation of jewelry using Egyptian faience. This allowed for a large amount of jewelry to be produced quickly and using cheap materials, therefore making it accessible to large portions of people. It can be inferred that the ancient Egyptian society recognized the benefits of division of labor and implemented it as a custom, which led to order and control by giving the wealthy more comforts, therefore creating inequality and different standards, an important characteristic of capitalism. For example, the poor were buried in pots, whereas the richest had extravagant sarcophaguses.
There is contradicting research on whether or not free trade was prevalent in ancient Egypt. On the one hand, arguments can be made that due to the large inflow of other North African cultures into Egypt, some level of trade must have occurred. Moreover, the existence of a large shadow economy is bound to have created avenues for inter-kingdom transactions. Bartering was also very common after expeditions, which one could argue was a rudimentary example of free trade. However, contrary evidence of trade papers with official seals on them may show that the movements of goods might have been regulated, and that centralization did exist on some level. The most prominent trade in ancient Egypt is rumored to be the opium trade. It was largely profitable and made a lot of people rich. In addition, poppy seeds and flowers were also a powerful symbol which shows the importance of this trade.
Building on free trade, globalization is a result of capitalist expansion. Museums have served as agents of globalization. The Petrie Museum stands as the leading collection outside Egypt, providing global visitors specimens from ancient Egypt 8,000 years ago. The museum was named after Flinders Petrie, dubbed as the father of Egyptian archaeology. His works have advanced modern-day excavation technology. The museum has facilitated the exchange of personnel, historical artifacts, and information beyond national boundaries. Therefore, the Petrie Museum has played an instrumental role in the globalizing environment of homogenizing cultures, brought forth by capitalist ideals.